Hey, what's up, Sergey? My name is Steven. Talked to you a little bit earlier. Hey, in this video, I'm going to go over three things that you can do today to start getting more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you these high quality jobs, reach back out and we can chat, or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time or mine, so I'm going to jump right into this. The three things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your website pretty much, but we are going to concentrate on your homepage, okay? Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their homepage is really important, but they're unsure of how much content or what type of content Google is actually looking for. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on these service-based industry websites such as the HVAC industry. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. These are what people are actually searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and pulled up the number one competitor for HVAC services in the Raleigh area. And I know you have the surrounding areas, but I'm using Raleigh as an example just because it gets the most traffic, right? And the most views, or the most searches, rather. So this is Carolina Comfort Air's Raleigh page, just their Raleigh page only. And I put it into a tool that I subscribe to. Well, I'm about to put it in that tool. I'm sorry. And this tool is called Ahrefs, and it gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses when ranking websites. Okay, so their Raleigh page, our competitor's Raleigh page only, is currently being found for 62 keywords, and over the past 30 days, it was clicked on 456 times. Okay, so I went ahead and put your website in the same tool, and you're currently being found for one keyword, and your website was not clicked at all. So let's go back to our competitor. We're going to click on this number right here, and it's going to give us their entire list of keywords that they're currently being found for. So the ones that we really want to pay attention to are the keywords with the location Raleigh or Raleigh NC, either behind it or before it. Without this location, it leaves you open for nationwide searches and sometimes global searches. So as you can see, HVAC services Raleigh, this key phrase alone was searched 350 times in the last month. As you can see, there's a bunch of them here. 350, 150, 150, 150. I mean, it gets well over probably a few thousand searches here, right? So you definitely want to get in on that action. So I would recommend grabbing all these, and you want to put them on your site, right? And they got to be put on the right way. Some of them on the front page, and then like you'd want a Raleigh location page too, and you'd want to put most of those on that location page, right? And people would find you a lot easier. If you did that and you did it the right way, especially with that 1,500 words on your homepage, that would actually put you as the authority when it came to content, when it comes to content. Now, next thing I'd like to go over is what we call citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Raleigh, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of those people searching these terms are going to click on one of the businesses in this section right here called the map pack. Now, three of these are organic and they're static. They don't change unless something else changes. This one right here that says sponsored, that is an ad. Sometimes they don't even show up. People with their ad blocker on, that's not going to show up. So we're just going to pay attention to these three, right? Now, most people are under the impression that it is the reviews that get you ranked in here. That's not the case because look at the disparity here. Thermo Direct has 2,000 reviews. Raleigh Heating and Air has 300 or 636. Thermo Direct should be above this, and there's others down here with a lot more than these two. So it's not reviews, it's actually citations. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some directory examples, to name a few, are Yelp, Yellow Pages, and White Pages. And there's a ton of them. And I'm sure your business already has quite a few. But we found that it's usually the businesses that have at least between 200 to 400 citations that really end up dominating the map pack here. Now, the good news is there's tools that will show us what citations each of these businesses have. So say we can find out what Air Experts has, and say, for example, they have 300 citations. You'd want to go down that list of citations that they have, grab all the ones that you don't have already, all the way down the list. When you're done, just throw on another 100. That would ensure you would end up dominating this list and getting in on that 45% of clicks that people, are 45% of the people searching here are clicking here. So that would get you in on that. Now, underneath the map pack is called Google's organic search results listing. And this number one spot right here gets 40%, right around 40% of clicks. Whereas the map pack splits up the 45%, this is 40% all by itself. The main driver here are backlinks. Now, a backlink, it's essentially when another website on the internet has a link on their site that when you click it, it leads that the person who clicked it, it leads them right back to your website. And Google uses these backlinks like referral systems. And the more relevant that website is that's linking back to your site, the better. So, like, for example, say you have like a popular local blog page, like a Raleigh blog page, or even Fuquay Verena blog page, or even a popular industry related site like it could be a nationwide site that deals with HVAC or something. And in either of those sites that are linking back to you, you're getting a backlink. That's actually what's going to push you up in the rankings. But since you are an HVAC company, say you have like a website like Pizza Hut linking to you. Now, Pizza Hut is super popular, it gets a lot of traffic, but it's not relevant. You guys don't sell pizza, so it's not going to do you any good, right? So let's go back to our competitor. And this is that tool we were on earlier. And this is our competitor's profile. Now, this middle section here is called a backlink profile. So right now, our competitor has 900 backlinks, right? So let's look at you. You have 34. Now, remember, just to be clear, it's the content and the keywords that actually will get you found by Google, and it's your backlinks, the relevance of your backlinks that actually rank you, right? So you get found by the keywords, you get ranked by the backlinks. So our competitor has 900, you have 34. So it's not necessarily the amount of backlinks, it's the relevance, right? And I know that, okay, so our competitor has 900 backlinks coming from a total of 31 referring domains. That's just another word for websites. So 31 websites are the ones giving out the whole 900. But it's just the websites that are pushing that. It's that are pushing that power. So what I mean by that is, so some of these websites are dishing out a bunch, like say 20 backlinks. It doesn't matter if they're pushing out 1 or 20. It's that website is still pushing out the same power, if that makes sense. So what we want to do is click on that referring domains number, look at all our competitors. These are all the websites they're getting backlinks from. Okay. You want to go down that list. See this right here? Born a Dragon right there. They're getting 631 backlinks just from that one. But you'd want to go down this list and grab backlinks from all these as well. The one, if you already have it, don't worry about it. If you did that over time and you had the right content and keywords over time, you would be in contention for that number one spot. But what would put you over the top is if you took the top 3 websites on this list and did that same exact thing, you would eventually take over that number one spot and take over all that traffic that they're getting, which is just in the past month, that 456 clicks, right? So let's go ahead and recap what we went over. So the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords, right? Second's going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate the map pack here. And then lastly is going to be backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Raleigh and surrounding areas. If you were to do that, it would take some time, but you would take over this number one spot. Okay. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself. Or if you just want to save some time, you can give me a call and we can set up a discovery meeting. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can reply back to this email or you could just give me a call at 910-551-2006. Um, Now, all I ask is you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, Sergey, I really appreciate your time, man. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.